What's up guys, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can make AI cartoon ads that print. And this allowed me basically to make like 10K in 13 hours and hit like consistent 6K days now. And this was all with a supplement brand I had 3PL for. So just watch until the end to understand and get the whole system to consistently make winner ads. And let's start off and actually handle some objections and limiting beliefs. So the number one thing people sometimes think is dropshipping doesn't work anymore. That's just so stupid. The number one reason for why that doesn't make any sense is that dropshipping basically just fills the demand that online shopping has. So every time a person buys online, they need a marketplace for it. And not everyone is buying from Amazon, but people basically want to buy also from other stores, and people get real dopamine from buying. So basically, there's a demand, and you can supply it 100% with the right suppliers, with the right chain, etc. And if you actually need a supplier, my Discord is linked below. You can also hit me up. I just got suppliers, private suppliers you can use. Then also people will be able to tell it's AI. That is not important with the type of ad I'm about to show you, because those AI animation ads are not really important on the realism. Like for example, in the start when AI came out, the only, or not came out, but when it got good, the only important thing was the realism. But right now, nobody really cares about the realism anymore, depending on the type of ad you make. And I'm gonna show you some that actually don't even, like, the realism doesn't matter there. And then I can wait until the right time to start. And let me tell you this, the best time to start would have been a few months ago. The second best time is yesterday, and the third best time is today. So every single day you wait, the situation only gets worse. The competition advances again, and right now AI has pretty much leveled the playing field, and nobody has really fully adapted AI properly into their workflow yet. So if you actually figure this whole thing out right now, you can get a huge advantage on everyone else. And the number one thing, I mean, is the opportunity right now is huge. There's less people starting ecom than there ever was before. That means there's less competition and also a bigger piece of the cake available for you. But the real opportunity is actually lying in the fact that AI can do 99% of the work for you. Before, AI was basically just good to write some school essays or some shit, but right now you have all the connectors, all the AI infrastructure, so you can connect your AI agent of choice like Claude or ChatGPT, whatever, to, for example, Shopify and get fully automated store creation, fully automated custom liquids, whatever. And you can connect it to stuff like Polaris, so you can have a fully automated ad pipeline. And that is both the exact reason and the exact system that printed me to those 6K days consistently. And that basically from someone who tried ecom for such a long time. Like I started back in December and didn't make nearly fucking any money. Like this was back in like February, I think, $1,000 in a week, then another like .2 ROAS, then here $300 in 3 days, all that shit. If you're like losing money in ads right now, you're basically in the exact same shoes I was in a few months ago. And that is because I didn't understand the opportunity properly and I was just blindly copy pasting natives from Claude. And now let me show you the different types of ads. So for example, there's static ads, like those shoe ads. They are basically just, okay, this is a like must have, whatever. And the only reason this actually works for Amazon, even though the creatives are so shit, is because everybody fucking knows about Amazon. Like if you're looking on an Amazon ad on your feed, you like the shoe, you might buy from it, you know? But that is not gonna happen on your normal store. Now a little bit smaller stores run ads like this. We've solved the formula back to school shopping. Shop must have brands with lowest price guarantee, da 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 da. Nobody really cares, and the image is a bit more like, how do I say this? A bit more popping, a bit more, it catches your eye better than the Amazon one. But still, it's not really gonna be a good ad for a completely new, like small store. And then you have stuff like Shein, just putting random fucking Alibaba products on their ads. And let me tell you why this is bad. This works best on already warm traffic. If you are running a brand and you have a pretty new product or not many people have ran it, you maybe have one or two big competitors, you don't really have that warm traffic pool where you can basically scoop in the customers with those types of ads to actually get them to buy. those ads work best with offers. So let's say you have like 50% off today, then you're gonna make an ad like, okay, 50% off on this product. It could all work, but only if the customer is already most aware. Like there's awareness stages. I don't know if you like it's a concept from book. And basically the thing is your customer needs to be most aware. Like they need to know your brand, they need to know your product, they need to know the problem you're solving, they need to identify themselves with the problem, and they need to only have basically waited for the price to lower or whatever. And also in those ads, you cannot properly educate the customer. So if you're a new brand, you will never ever get the warm traffic that you need to actually run this. So this only works properly if you already have other types of ads running that are educating the customer and basically spreading your brand awareness. Now there's other types of ads which are images which can perform really well even at the start. They are called natives. The whole thing with natives is basically they should look like normal Facebook posts, and then they have a long text. And on that text, basically you educate the customer. You are basically not posing as your brand, but as your own like native account. Like for example, this Alicia Darling, it looks like a normal person, or Dr. Cannon's Kishla or whatever. Those are basically like just images which are meant to hook the customer. And then basically all of the marketing text, all of the scripting. Now, the only issue I have with natives, to be real, is I see so many people just copy pasting native long form copy from Claude without even reading it properly, without doing anything. So if you're running natives, or if you want to run natives, you need to be a copywriting god, especially in America, because they are used a fuck ton now. Now, that is not necessarily a bad thing. Even if there's competition, it just means that something is basically working. But with natives, the original great thing about natives was also that you get really incredibly low CPMs. You can, of course, still get them. It really depends on your niche. But now they are run so much that people can even identify them as an ad. So natives in general have gotten less effective over the past few months because so many people are running them. And now for the product research. Literally everyone is lying to you. Let me tell you one thing. If you've ever heard like I need a blue ocean product, I need a winning product, once I find my winning product, I will print. It's literally so incredibly stupid. The only thing you need is you need a like problem solver product. You need to sell outcomes, and basically the first thing you need in marketing is a customer buys the outcome, not the product. So if someone wants to lose weight, they won't buy your capsule because you say, oh, look at this capsule, it's so cool. You say, hey, do you want to be skinny? They say yes. How bad is it that you're like overweight right now? Oh my God, I'm so scared that I'm gonna like die of a heart attack earlier and gonna lose speaking to my kids, whatever. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, do you now want this magical fucking supplement that can maybe make it all go away? Do you want to try? Yeah, sure. See? And basically that's the whole thing. The product is nothing more than a mechanism to solve the problem. And problem solver products are also evergreen. So it's not like a pump and dump where people just buy it because it once is like a little bit of a hype and you rip some Kalo videos. No, it's actually real fucking business. So if you convince your customer that your product is solving their problem, you get the sale, and that's your whole job as a marketer. So how do I choose the right niche then? You need a problem solver product and a visualizable niche. Problem would be good, but with the cartoon ads I'm about to show you, you can visualize literally anything. So to actually find good cartoon ad inspo, I always go to X because people there are running crazy ads. So I want like an inside of the body talking head ad type thing. So I'm just gonna like screenshot this, and then I'm going to go ahead and just do the following. I will go into Claude and I will paste it into a new chat. Then I will go to polarisugc.com, head to the resources tab here, and I will press on create AI cartoon ads that print. Now I use this SOP file for basically all of my cartoon ads and it works crazy good. And then also I always set up Polaris to actually be connected to Claude so I can do everything directly in Claude. So on the like home menu, you're gonna go here to MCP, you're gonna copy this URL, go back to Claude, press on the plus, connect this, add a custom connector, add this, and then name it Polaris. Easy as that. So then actually you're just gonna copy this first character prompt, and this I want like a talking product ad basically. So I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna go and search for Shilajit Shilajit gummies. that's what I want to advertise for. So I'm gonna take those Bio, Shilajit, Gold Gummies, whatever. I'm gonna copy the image and then I'm going to say the whole cartoon avatar should basically be cartoon avatar of my attached product, which is the Shilajit gummies. This ad will be about basically, let's go with the angle of raising the testosterone and therefore getting rid of like brain fog and getting energy, etc. So, raising testosterone, getting rid of brain fog, better cardio health, etc. Basically, anything that she legit can do for a man. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So we're just gonna go ahead and press enter here. Okay, so as you can see, basically now the image is generating directly in the chat. It just asked me a couple of questions, like for example, which image model do I want to use and also which resolution do I want, and then it just starts directly here. Okay, so as you can see, the image generated now. I really like it, but if you don't, you can just basically tell Claude, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that, whatever, and that's it. So then I'm gonna go ahead and take the next part, which is the script. Now I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna copy paste it, but I'm gonna add something at the end. So I'm gonna copy paste and then I'm gonna go ahead. I have 2000 orders and 150 5-star reviews with 200 with like 180 reviews total, 4.8 stars. So yeah, and then also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the script this time should not be a voiceover. Instead, I want the character to talk directly and then make sure there no background music since I'm going to add that later manually. So now it will generate basically the whole script and then I can just iterate from it. It will do all the voice lines, everything, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the next step will be to actually generate the scene images. But let's just read through the actual script when it lands. Okay, then the script landed. Hey, you, the guy who crashes 2 p.m. Everything's like, that's not bad sleep, that's your cells running on empty. You wake up tired, hit snooze twice, coffee at 10, blah, 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 blah. So, what we're gonna do is we are gonna say, okay, this is all, yeah, this is really, really good. No, fuck it, I'm not gonna jerk Claude off. I'm just gonna generate the scene images, so copy paste the prompt. Go ahead, paste it in, and then I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's it. So now as you can see, all the images are actually generating directly within the chat, so you once again have zero manual work. It's so fucking easy. So perfect. As you can see, the start frames are landing right this second. Some are still rendering, but you can see that's how most of them look, and they are actually so fucking good. So I'm just gonna keep all of them, but if you wanted, you could just say, okay, tweak the third one. I don't like this one. I don't like that. Whatever. And yeah, but I personally like every single thing, bro. This is also so cool and funny. This is perfect. Okay, so now all of the clips actually landed, all of the start frames. So we're just gonna, okay. So we're just gonna go through them in a second, but we're gonna put in the animate prompt, copy, once again, copy, paste. We want to say, instead of no audio, into a 5-second clip, and it should have audio. And then for each clip, yeah, generate all clips, use Bling, and do the voice lines through the character. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So that's just gonna be the prompt, and then everything generates again. And as you can see, we here have the images all generating. So as you can see now, all of the frames, now all of the clips basically generated. So there's actually one last piece missing, and that would be in this case the background music. So I'm just gonna copy. And paste into Claude again, and then I'm just gonna put the background music under it. So as you can see, I now have all 30 clips and they are neatly named.
You, the guy who crashes at 2 p.m.
And they are neatly named clip 1 to 29, so all I have to do is select all of them, drag them in, and that's pretty much it. So now I have everything all together. So basically now it's generating the whole music too. So we're just gonna download it and then bring it into CapCut too. So, and in this case, the music is gonna be a bit like less long than the actual clips. So we're just gonna put in the music a couple of times and basically loop it. So we have the music here, just gonna drag and drop it under once again, put it in here. Then I'm gonna go ahead, copy, paste. Oh fuck. Copy, paste, and I'm gonna copy, paste it once again. Yeah, because the music doesn't need any like special timing or anything. It just needs to basically fill the emptiness. And yeah, then I'm gonna have all of the music. I'm gonna go ahead and generate it as a compound clip. So just like this, then I'm going to make it a bit less loud so the voice lines can clearly be understood all the time. Let's listen to it.
Hey, you, the guy
Maybe I should even make it a bit louder.
who crashes at 2 p.m. every single day. That's not bad sleep. That's your cells running on empty.
Okay, so basically now we have the music. We're just gonna generate a compound clip of everything. And yeah, pretty much now the whole ad is finished. What I would do is I would speed it up a bit just so it's more fast-paced, so the pacing doesn't feel off. So we're just gonna review it, and yeah, basically just look at this. This is the finished result. And actually before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna generate some animations here. So I'm just gonna go like zoom out on this one at the very start. I'm gonna put in random transitions basically all throughout, just a little bit, so just the classic transitions. Mix it here, and you can go with some sound design, etc. Realistically, I don't really care because this is a demo right now, but if you really want to make the ad most engaging, you should always go and do a bit of sound design. It's very easy in CapCut. You just go to audio and then you select all of the other stuff, basically, all of the sound design you need. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a couple transitions. And yeah, this is basically now the finished product. So I'm gonna generate subproject, go with the speed 1.1, and yeah, now you can look at it here.
Hey, you, the guy who crashes at 2 p.m. every single day. That's not bad sleep. That's your cells running on empty. You wake up tired. You hit snooze twice.